Vikings and the Rams on Sunday night.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's got room. Touchdown, Vikings. Antonio Gibson, 45 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. On play action, Allen. That one caught downfield by Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. To throw, it's Allen. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Able to find Lazard. Touchdown, Vikings. Allen Lazard, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, LA. Jameson Williams, 69 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. A give, running right, Gibson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. These two teams all tied after one. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
92 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On first down, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game 1?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we're talking about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jameson Williams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Antonio Gibson as he's set for another drive. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Allen going to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jameson Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've got a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jameson Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, you know me. Whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen's throw is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Allen. Jameson Williams. 41 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they will take a 7-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now...
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And Lazard's got it again. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Straight ahead, Gibson. Oh, able to avoid him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 127 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this to Lazard. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Back to the ground with Gibson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. This is going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. But Jameson Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
On play action, Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, he's airing it out for Williams. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire. Back now here on EA Sports. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Allen. He's got this complete to Williams. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Allen. It's complete. Vereen. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 22, Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Vikings are right back in this football game. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And this one will be brought back to the 22. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Here's Mahomes. That's complete to Lazard. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 4th From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete right side to Lazard. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, it's Mahomes. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. He'll get it inside the 20. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And it's caught. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes, touchdown! Antonio Gibson saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. We're probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Butker on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 10, 44 seconds to go. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Gets this to Gibson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the foot. Just has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's Mahomes. He's got the hook up to Lazard. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mahomes to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes will throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
What I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wilding out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my